Baby, I got hoes, but you my favorite. I know they're gonna pick me, but I see you as my daisy. Woo! I got hoes, you can still get all my love, my love, my love, my love. I look good, I smell good, get up off me. They can't resist, I'm the guy. They wanna fuck hoes in the east, hoes in the west, hoes with ass and hoes with big breasts. No, I'm the man with sauce like this. It's hard to be humble, baby. Remember your number and let Biggie lay this lumber. Got more hoes than your fishnets. Being honest, you get respect. Let her decide for herself, and if it ain't broke, don't fix that. Baby, I have it my way, and anything I say goes. I'm a dog on two legs, leaving paw prints on your door. Clean cut, make them moist. She gon' need a towel when she sit down, papers to go. Baby, act like I ain't brush my teeth, cause I'm really talking that shit now. I love when she call me daddy, ain't really tryna be no father. Players in my bloodline, come and be a part of my round. Baby, I got hoes, but you my favorite. I know they gonna pick me, but I see you as my daisy. I got hope, you can still get all my love, my love, my love, my love. I look good, I smell good, get up off me. They can't resist, I'm the guy. They wanna fuck hoes in the east, hoes in the west, hoes with ass and hoes with big breasts. No, I'm the man with sauce like this. It's hard to be humble, baby. Remember your number and let Biggie lay this lumber.
Hey everybody, you guys know what time it is. We're on our honeymoon and we're next to a 7 brew. Sit your ass down. And so we're going to tell you our 7 brew orders. Mine is a 0 sugar energy, you lard head ass, banana whoop your ass, buddy rum biscuit fat ass. A zero sugar energy with zero sugar peach. Rooms to go. God damn. Zero sugar peach, zero sugar raspberry. God damn. And some cream. God damn.
I got a.
Sit your ass down.
I got a watermelon
Colin
energy.
sucks a lot of dick. Colin sucked Josh's dick. Colin sucked Austin's dick. Colin sucked Washington's dick. Colin sucked Colin's dick. God damn.
A watermelon energy with blue raz and
Strawberry.
strawberry.
And they're all zero sugar. Cheers.
Cheers.
Fat ass. Yup. Bomb. Dick sucker.
That's the best one I've had.
I just ate a maaaaaan. It's sushi place. I'm here at Sushi Plus Rotary in South Loop in Chicago. I just landed and look how many plates I ate. So they got a challenge here. If you're able to eat your highest sushi, you get the meal for free. I took my shoes off. You know, so I was like, after eating the more, but this was super delicious. I have arrived in Chicago. Our first stop is going to be here at Sushi Plus. This is a revolving sushi bar that's all you can eat. Let's go check it out. The interior, all the sushi is rolling around. Oh, there's Taifuku too, and desserts. Oh, but yeah, look at this. Just grab everything. Surf and turf maki. I'm about to try that. I'm just gonna play, I'm hungry. Alright, let's eat some of the sushi. This was a surf and turf. Oh.
good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie the short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome. But it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hardaway is out there with the general, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Memphis, Boozer is out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then there's Grant, and it's Spencer in at the 2 guard. Here's the general. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
Jerome finds Grant to the inside. Here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On D, James trains it from beyond the arc. James has got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jerome passes to Boozer. Grant against LeBron. Pocket 6. Shoots over James. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Heat leading by 6. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling the defensive backboard.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Well, when it comes to getting the ball in the open floor, no one is more dangerous than Giannis.
Grant outside. Boozer a screen on James. Grant kicks to Boozer. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
In the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
Outside Boozer. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against Orlando. Grant outside. Giannis against Boozer. Spencer, the pass to Boozer. Now Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-4 run. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jerome finds Grant. Edey with a screen on LeBron. And the dunk by Edey.
Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Here's LeBron. Adebayo passes to LeBron. Adebayo against Edey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in. Here's Grant. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Adebayo. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 18 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Jerome. Boozer. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season, 6th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Boozer. Hits it from three-point range. Boozer's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's good to see Edey show off his passing skills. The more dimensions he has to his game, the better off he'll be.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jerome. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Right wing, Boozer wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 13. Right side, Adebayo. Some solid defense from Grant.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Spencer. Now Edey. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Heat. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Here's the general, guarded by Jerome. Larson, no good. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. Giannis against Edey. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Grant. The general, a 3-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Spencer. There's the pick. Back Back to Jerome. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's the general, guarded by Jerome. Right side Jackson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Spencer. Jerome, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Jerome. It's tipped, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Jackson misses.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Pass to Larson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Jerome deciding where to go with it. And he finishes nicely on the way. Jerome's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
40 seconds left in the first. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Wells' shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Jackson misses. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Heat out front, leading by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with the general. And there's Jackson. And it's Larson in at the 3 spot.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Jackson finds Wiggins. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Larson. By Wells for 3. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Stewart gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside Jackson. And the Dunk by Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hardaway's checked in for Miami. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Jackson has the open look. That three off the mark. Miami leading by 9. Jackson looking it over. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle, deflects the pass. Hardaway with the steal. The general passes to Jackson. Now Wiggins. Pass to Jackson. They get a hand on it. Jerome with the steal. A floater. Wiggins with some nice D.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's the general. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In third, the Grizzlies.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Pass to Coward. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
Now Boozer. Grant surveying the D, and they get it. Rebounded by Jackson.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Hardaway passes to the general. Back to Hardaway. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Wiggins. Fires from way outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Boozer. Just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Back to Edey. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, you know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
And Memphis making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Hardaway passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Great showing for him last season. 6th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Jackson misses. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. Shoots from the elbow. And the Grizzlies tack down 2 more.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 5 assists tonight. Driving in. Hardaway kicks to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Edey. Jackson looking it over. Here's Spencer. Grant outside. Over James. No good from Grant. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the field.
That one is off. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Jackson setting the pick here for Grant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Grant, that's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Miami leading by 9. Adebayo with the screen on Jerome. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick and roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Memphis has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Jerome passes to Jackson. Takes the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Jackson against Antetokounmpo. Pulls from the top of the key. Jackson misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Hardaway finds James. Out to Hardaway. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Grant outside. Shoots over James. Back to Jerome. Here's he. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Well, if you're going to foul Edey, you better wrap him up. He's got the strength and size to play through the whistle.
Free throw, no good for Edey. Here's the general. Hardaway from outside. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Well, that's a gut punch to hit to have. Just demoralizing.
And so it's Miami holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Memphis, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Heat.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis would be efficient as their play. They're good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
They've got Grant. Zach Edey out there with Boozer. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the group for Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half. Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Jerome passes to Grant. Going inside, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The general passes to Antetokounmpo. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
The general passes to Hardaway. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's James, and slams it right down on top of Zach Edey.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Grant. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, you know, Grant is so dangerous when he's on his game. And clearly, they've had no solution for him.
James dishes to Hardaway. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to James. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 14. Spencer, the pass to Jerome. The kick out to Boozer. Edey with a screen on Giannis. Boozer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Giannis, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Driving inside. Pass to Spencer. Here's Jerome. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The general passes to Hardaway. James in the post, working on Grant. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Edey finds Jackson. Jerome with it. He's got 10. Grant for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the general. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Edey. And here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo defending. Really left alone that time. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
LeBron kicks to Hardaway. On the wing, Hardaway. The Heat need to get a shot off. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Down low. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Adebayo finds him. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you see his mobility there. Bam is so elusive on the drive.
Now Jerome. 10 points for him. Jackson passes to Jerome. Now here's Grant. Jackson, a screen on LeBron. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. The General. Good. He's got 8. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's the General. He's got 8 to the paint. Edey with the steal. Here's Spencer. Jerome with it. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Back to Jerome. Here's Spencer. Grant on the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. The General's got his 5th rebound in this one. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is... a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end. Nice pass. It's good to see Grant getting others involved.
And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. The Heat leading by 19. Here's the General. He's got 8. Inside. Antetokounmpo lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points. Stewart up top. Pass to Jackson. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Spencer. Over Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the General. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Jackson, covered by Giannis. Jackson misses. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. In the corner, it's James. Here's Larson. Back to LeBron. Driving the lane. The rebound by Grant. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Coward missing. Heat shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's the General. 11 points in the game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Spencer, the pass to Stewart. Pass to Jackson. Grant outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
And Memphis making a change here. Jerome is checked in. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. but now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scores. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Grant for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
The general passes to Larson. From deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Grant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Grant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The general passes to LeBron. Kicks it out to Giannis. And Giannis out of the Kumbo. Throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
James against Grant. Stewart with a screen on LeBron. Jackson in the corner. And so it's Miami leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
I like the activity, guys. Active hands, active feet. They do not like it when we take it off the glass.
And obviously the approach Eric Spoelstra wants to see is that a aggressive defensive approach and going after the offensive boards.
Yeah, and that persistence really pays off. When these guys are determined, that's when they are at their best.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Portis. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jackson. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard. Pass to Wells, fires the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's the three. Larson with the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Jerome in the corner. Right side, Portis. This one for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Jerome passes to Stewart. Back to Jerome. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the left side wing. Wells wide open. And the Grizzlies another three.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Outside Portis. Jackson kicks to Wiggins. Jackson passes to Wiggins. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Pass to Wells. And Memphis turns it over again.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Zach Edey, he's checked in for Memphis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jerome with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jacks up a three. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Smith the pass to Fontecchio. Three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Out left to the wing. Fontecchio passes to Jackson. For the three. Miami no good on that time either. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Knocked loose and stolen by Portis. Over to the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jerome against Smith. Now Jerome missed inside. Now here is Smith. Fontecchio up top. Pass to Portis. Johnson in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fontecchio. Miami no good on that time either.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Now Stewart. Here's Jerome, covered by Smith. And he drives in. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here to end the cold streak. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins, stolen by Grant. Pass to Jerome. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 7th assist in the game.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
A three-pointer. Wiggins cans it from downtown.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
For 3, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wiggins to the wing right side. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Grant. And he banks in the layup. Grant's got 20 points.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
From the arc, a nice shot by Spencer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Edey with a screen on Wiggins. Grant for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Portis finds Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Outside Boozer. A three ball. Larson with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside Jackson. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Jackson passes to Larson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jackson in the corner. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Jerome passes to Boozer and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. Good on both. Mitchell against Jerome. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Pass to Edey. Looking for Jerome. He gets it there. Good D by Mitchell.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Portis a screen on Grant. Jackson passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 15 points here in the second half.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Pass to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He gets that one. Portis has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a great two-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for the General.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others. Just beautiful basketball.
Here's Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
And for the Heat, number 15, maaaaaan.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jerome with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, a statement game tonight. What message does a win like this send to the league?
I think the team will play really hard.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. See you later.